Ukraine's battle for survival has entered a critical phase. President Volodymyr Zelensky has made an urgent plea for security guarantees from NATO and more advanced weaponry. This comes as his country braces for a tough winter and escalating threats from Russia. With the European Union's new leadership showing strong support on their very first day in office, the stage is set for high stakes diplomacy. But Ukraine also faces daunting challenges, both on and off the battlefield. In Kyiv, Zelensky hosted Kaja Kallas, the European Union's new head of diplomacy, and Antonio Costa, the freshly appointed president of the European Council. Their visit was symbolic, a powerful gesture of solidarity from the EU to Ukraine at a time when the stakes couldn't be higher. Speaking at a joint press conference, Zelensky didn't shy away from making his demands clear. He stated an invitation for Ukraine to join NATO is a necessary thing for our survival. But this wasn't just about symbolism or rhetoric. The Ukrainian president outlined a detailed argument. Without NATO guarantees and sufficient military strength, his country cannot enter peace talks with Russia on solid ground. Now, this call comes amidst a dramatic shift in Zelensky's approach. On Friday, he acknowledged that Ukraine might have to consider temporarily giving up some of its occupied territory to end the war. However, he added that these lands could be reclaimed later through diplomacy. Zelensky's reasoning is stark. Without a strong position, any so-called peace could leave Ukraine vulnerable for future aggression. The reality looms even larger as Russia continues to ramp up its military pressure. Over the weekend, a Russian drone attack killed 3 people in the southern Kherson region. Meanwhile, Moscow claims to have captured 2 new villages in eastern Ukraine, tightening its grip on the front line. As winter approaches, Ukraine's challenges continue to grow. Russian forces are targeting critical infrastructure, leaving millions of Ukrainians at risk of losing access to power and heat. On the ground, Kyiv's forces are fatigued, and maintaining morale and momentum is increasingly difficult. So, what's next for Ukraine? Will Zelensky's call for NATO guarantee and advanced weaponry secure the support he needs? Or will geopolitical realities force painful compromises?